This is a real Lego SpongeBob pineapple, and this is an illegal one. And in today's video, I'm going to buy, build, and blab about these $5 illegal Lego sets, see if they're worth it, and then compare them to the real one. So stay tuned and Lego. Now, SpongeBob is one of my favorite Lego themes, and they haven't made some sets in a very long time. And the other day, I headed into Five Below and saw this awesome set and assumed there had to be more. So I bagged them up, dropped them on the table, and we're gonna get into them all, starting with SpongeBob's pineapple. So I opened up the box and got to building. And I gotta say, the build process was pretty simple for it. We built up a little structure that pretty much looked like the actual pineapple that SpongeBob lives in the show. Plus we added stickers for the door, as well as stickers for the window. All right, and here it is. The pineapple's actually pretty good. It has the little doorknob as well as windows, which I stickered out, and the inside is pretty cool as well. But it's like extremely tiny. It reminds me of that time when SpongeBob's house got sucked up by all those little worms. They kept shrinking. Ooh, and we're gonna turn it around, and look at that. This one opens up literally the same way. What I find most funny is the leaf pattern is literally the exact same. This is literally you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. In terms of the figures, one of these is a little, normal, and the other one is a little cursed. I mean, look at him without his eyeballs. You can't do that with a normal Lego. There's also this weird hole on his head, which I thought was odd. And what I thought was stranger is the fact that they included an extra arm piece. Like, what? That's, concerning. But I wasn't done with doing houses on SpongeBob's block, because next I wanted to do Squidward's house. All right, the house looks pretty good. My biggest issue with it by far is Squidward can't actually fit in the door. Bro's head is just too big. Oh, uh-oh, now he's stuck. Oh wow, I'm surprised he actually came out with his head on. Look at all these stickers. There's one of his bathtub, his side table, his clarinet. Why couldn't they have just included like a clarinet piece? Whoa, his ears like fold. Yo, and there's also his living room. Yo, I call this one bold and brash.
More like belongs in the trash.
And compared to the real one, with almost a 20-year difference, honestly, there's not much better about one or the other. This one's interior consists of literally a like rocket launcher to launch a jellyfish you'd load in there. It's a little more playable. This one definitely has less play features and also is not minifig scale. This one, at least Squidward could probably fit through the door. But the real question is, which Squidward minifigure is better? Yeah, it's definitely not this one. This one's never winning a figure competition. I will say though, this one actually looks more accurate. Like legit, it's a better color, it has the right eyes. It doesn't look like an Easter Island head. So I'm gonna have to actually give the win to the fake $5 one. Who would have thought? All right, next up is the Krusty Krab. They literally have a bag just for the figures in this one. All right, we got Plankton. Okay, interesting way to do the legs. Never quite seen that before. Okay, so we gotta put him in here, I think. Okay. Let's go. All right, we got one crab arm. Let's make it two. And we got angry Mr. Krabs face. Where is his money? Wait, is there no money in with him? What? There we go, now he's got some money. And he's got his boy Plankton here to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula. But there's still no Krusty Krab to steal it from. So that's our new job. Anyways, I got to building the Krusty Krab, and it was a pretty simple build with the windows, and it had these little arches on the top. The hardest part by far was getting this little center roof area down. But once I did it, I did the little shell outside, and boom, we're done. All right, and here is the $5 Lego set. We already looked at Mr. Krabs and Plankton, but let's look at the set. The first thing to note is we actually did get the little shell piece with the Krusty Krab logo, which is a lot more than I can say for the official Lego build. And again, for $5, we got 3 of the flags in the front. We also have a little burger logo. There's still no functioning door. And then you go inside, and the sticker details they have, but I think they're a little corny and a little hard to place. Like, you have the table, you have the clock. They look all right, nothing crazy. I would have preferred like some like cash register in here or a grill or something, but you know, it's what it is. It's a solid little set. Next to this one. This one cost like $20 like 10 years ago. And it also came with a Mr. Krab. I don't think it came with a Plankton, but Plankton is here. I just put him here. The fake version is much more accurate than this one, but this one's probably more size accurate. The Mr. Krabs also, look at this. Lego definitely is much better at keeping in with the theming of their actual parts, but I still think these guys are probably a bit cooler. Look at this. This one is so stupid. So the good news is they don't go heavy on stickers. They still have it for the flags and the enter sign and stuff. Oh yeah, and the sign, what is that? That never looked like that in the Krusty Krab ever. That's dumb. But inside we do have the things I was talking about. You have a little version of a grill, a cash register. You even have a table and a safe. Overall, it's pretty cool. So the question here is, which is the better value? And I think the better value is gonna be the $5 set again. It gets the job done, it gets the point across. It's not nearly as big, but it does come with the characters, which is important. So we have a winner. The next build we have is Sandy's spaceship, which ironically LEGO actually made a version of. What are the odds of that? This one has 95 pieces, a new Sandy minifigure, and the spaceship. I got to building Sandy's giant spaceship, and by giant I mean really, really tiny spaceship. It was a very, very simple build with a pretty cool roof design, but by far the most fun part was actually just sticking these gigantic stickers on the interior of literal screenshots from the show. All right, let's crack open Miss Sandy Cheeks. All right, so it looks like we got her legs, and we're just gonna put on her torso. And next we got the arms, and they're being a little bit of a pain in the butt. Get on there! And then we just got her head and her little clear fishbowl thing that she wears to breathe underwater. Oh yeah, and she wears a flower. We had that put on too. I don't know how this attaches itself, but it's a sticker on here. Now here she is in her spaceship compared to the real gigantic thing. The big spaceship has a full interior with about 4 different rooms, and it even has this little rover, which is pretty cool. Now obviously each Sandy minifigure is different in its own right. The LEGO one definitely looks more LEGO-fied than this one, but this one I think does the best job out of any of the figures in these fake sets. It looks way more accurate, and grant you, even though it's 20 years younger, it's still pretty good. Sandy's ship is a fun interior and everything with some stickers, which is pretty cool. But I'm gonna have to say, I think the $5 one might actually be better again. I know, I'm just as surprised as you, but you're getting a way better value out of it. And it also probably looks more accurate to the official vehicle in the show. So yeah, I guess that one wins. Then the next set we're gonna crack into is the pirate ship. So I opened it up and got to building. This one has by far the most pieces out of all of them. I think it's like definitely over 100. And it's based off the Flying Dutchman ship from SpongeBob, you know, from where SpongeBob does the... And I'm a little confused as to why they included yet another SpongeBob, other than he's obviously very popular. Because I would have really liked to have another Flying Dutchman minifigure that doesn't look like the lame LEGO one. All right, and here is the pirate ship. The SpongeBob minifigure itself is pretty good looking, but I'll be honest, so is LEGO's. They're wearing the same shirt, but the eye patch is literally on the different side. I honestly think that they screwed up the eyes and they had it on the box to be backward. Yeah, see, look, now it's more similar to the other one. Oh wait, the strand is still going around the other side. Never mind. Anyway, the build itself has more pieces than any others of these. And there's this little area down below where you could put SpongeBob where he's supposed to control the ship, I guess. But it's way too low down there. He's like hiding in the basement. All right, Bob, get out of there. Oh, nope, that's worse. I don't like that. Yeah, anyway, it does have a little flag up here and here. The sails, they did not do a good job with. The LEGO one, on the other hand, much better. It is a nicer display piece. It actually has functioning wheels and everything. It actually is like a functioning boat. Oh, look at the pirate flag. Oh, and that's actually like a print and not just some weird sticker or piece of paper. Yeah, no, LEGO's definitely getting the dub with this one. Better in pretty much every way. I just don't think this does a good job shaping the Dutchman ship, and I wish it came with the Dutchman because we already got SpongeBob. This one did come with the Dutchman, but I was only putting SpongeBob here because we're comparing it and I want it to be fair, which it's not because this is just significantly better. Now these last two sets, LEGO hasn't made a comparable version of, but I'm still gonna build them because they're epic looking. So I started with the jellyfish fields, and building it was pretty simple, and I really liked having jellyfish builds. And the SpongeBob we've already gotten before. Now the jellyfish fields were pretty simple. I'd never actually built a full-on jellyfish before, but I really liked them. And the big weird thing about this build was how many stickers they wanted me to put on it. Like, I've never put this many stickers on a set, and what's worse is they barely gave instructions on where to put them. So it was all just me kind of guessing. And here is the legendary SpongeBob popsicle. It's funny, they actually give you multiple options if you want to have like more melted eyes or whatever, and then they also give you like different mouth options because the popsicles vary so much. And then you could just hold it and it's kind of like a normal SpongeBob pop. That's freaking awesome. And for $5, it costs almost as much as a real one, but this one you get to enjoy forever. 10 out of 10. Now, here are all of the sets, and in total, I think one of the best ones is actually this one because it's not actually really regulated to be any particular scale. It's like a little accurate prop. And it's cute. I like it. Another one that's great is Sandy's. Even though I didn't give this one the win, Sandy's minifigure is a W. But I think these are a great alternative for someone who doesn't want to spend $300 on any one of the different SpongeBob sets. They're little $5 builds that get the point across. They do the job, and I think they are great. This is the first LEGO SpongeBob set, and this box has literally all of them. And in this video, I'm gonna be buying, unboxing, and talking about every LEGO SpongeBob set ever made. So with all that said, LEGO. Now the first thing I had to do was go out and buy every SpongeBob set ever. The Krusty Krab is how much? Now this is no easy feat. I spent hours looking all over eBay to see all the astronomical prices when I realized I have a friend. Hey Danny, yeah, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Yeah, so do you still have every SpongeBob set ever made? Can I buy them? Great, thanks. We got them.
2,000 years later.
We're doing the Krusty Krab pizza. Is the pizza positively the Krusty Krab? I'm ready. I'm ready. I think that's it. Yes! Now before I open this, I don't think these are all gonna be sealed boxes per se, but there are gonna be a couple boxes, so let's crack into it. Alrighty kids, I'm gonna put this box on the floor because it takes too much background space, and then we're gonna grab one set at a time. Alright, let's do it. Firmly grasp it in your hand. I said firmly grasp it. I said firmly grasp it! Poop. Anyways. Oh, no way. Alright, we're gonna do one at a time, starting with the biggest one. Oh, man. No flippin' way. Yes! Wait, okay, it looks like we have some of the minifigures in here. Oh, this is so cool. I haven't had some of these before. It's a little broken, and I'll fix that later. Looks like we got Gary, who comes in orange, by the way. Interesting. We got SpongeBob's body. We got unhinged Squidward.
What the Sigma?
And we also lastly got Patrick. I love how chill he looks. He looks great. There's obviously one thing missing here. And I have to look through here, and I think I found it. You guys see that? Yeah, I see it. Ooh, he's seen better days. A little scratched up. Never stopped nobody. And we got Gary the snail. Oh, and also we have all of the enslaved jellyfish, which by the way, they totally are chef hats. Wait, want me to prove it? Literally a chef hat. Put the fries in the bag, Squid. It also has the boat pre-built, so you could like totally load up SpongeBob in here with Patrick. Yeah, come on, both of you get in there. All right, and then we could just put Squidward here. He could just mind his own business. Then we just crank back the car and release. I can't seem to be happy. All right, let's check out the next set. All right, so we got this here still. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be the next one. Yo, it's gigantic SpongeBob with gigantic plankton. Oh man, wait, is this thing built? This is so cursed. This is wrong on so many levels. I don't even know if I want to open it. We might have to save that for the main video. Nah, let's do it now. Ugh. Oh my goodness. What happened to his nose? Okay, wait. So, foot here. Yo, they got the high ankle tube socks. That's good. I gotta get behind this, one sec. All right, we got the other triangle tube sock. All right, then we got arm number 1, arm number 2, nose. No, not the eyeball. Wait, the eyeballs are connected by heads? Wait, we gotta get the feet on. All right. Sweet. All right, there's gigantic SpongeBob, and he's got googly eyes. Oh, and you know, oh no.
My
Oh, wait, no, he's like falling apart right now. Oh no. You know who's causing all this? Where's Plankton? That's where'd the sticker go? It's supposed to be here. What? Where is he? There's no giant Plankton? Nah, what happened? All right, we're gonna have to rebuild it and find him. Oh no. Oh, total side note, but you could totally like just, yeah, no, SpongeBob's dead. All right, looks like we're putting, instead of SpongeBob in the instead of fries in the bag, it's SpongeBob in the bag. Oh no, it's still falling apart. And why did this have to happen this way? Oh no, I broke the foot. Again. It's okay, we'll rebuild them for the video. Oh, yo, it comes with clear jellyfish. All right, everyone get in here. Get out of here. This is what I get for not buying brand new original sealed sets for $12,000. You're dead to me. This is where my leg guy goes when he, breaks his leg. It's the SpongeBob LEGO Hospital. Oh, shoot, there's Dr. Sturgeon. I've never seen him in real life before. I've seen like a lot of these other ones, but this one will be cool. Yo, wait a minute. All right. We got battle damaged SpongeBob. All right. We got the ambulance, or as Patrick likes to call it. Yo, this is like full wraparound printing. Oh, shoot. This is an emergency. You got to hit that subscribe button. We're about to hit 100,000 subs. Guys, we got to get a new silver button. All right. We got a bunch of parts. I found Patrick. That's the same one as before. All right, let's see. And we have, ooh, Dr. Sturgeon. I think that's his name. I could be wrong, honestly. I don't know. Shoot, he looks so cool. Oh, and then we have a bunch of other stuff like these IV bags. We're gonna get to building this for the main video. But that's so cool. This is literally my YouTube analytics this month. All right, back in the bag, next set. All right, I'm gonna go with this one. It is the SpongeBob Bikini Bottom Bus. Oh man, I wanted this one really badly as a kid because it has this whole little ATM feature that dispenses tickets. But even back then it was like $100. So now it's just ridiculous. Anyway, let's crack it open, see the figures, and see the build. Oh shoot, yes, the ticket dispenser. Oh, and there are tickets that are gone. But if I remember correctly, it's supposed to like dispense them, right? I think. One sec, let me look at the instructions. Okay, so what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to put this in, you're supposed to get this little pin, and then you send it up like this, and then you can load the tickets in the back like this, right? And it goes really high. They're more in the bag. And then you could have SpongeBob go and, pull the lever, and then you get to press out a brand spanking new ticket. Look at this. Ticket, and then look, there's another one. I think there's one more in there. There you go. And the ticket has a little bus graphic. So now SpongeBob could ride the bus. I do gotta say though, the bus build is a lot smaller than I thought, especially for like the amount of money that it costs. Yeah, it is overpriced. But the good news is you get a SpongeBob fig, a Patrick fig, and even the bus driver. Ooh, it looks like he got nibbled on by a child. Oh, that's so cool though. I have the bus. It's so tiny. It reminds me of the episode where they were just waiting all day for the bus to come when they were in like the deep end, and it just never did. I also think those are the same windows they use on SpongeBob's house. Anyway, now that they all have tickets, we're gonna load them all in and pack them all up. Oh, this has all like Plankton's weird inventions. Oh, I'm actually really excited about this one. Chum is fun. You remember that episode? We got SpongeBob here. That's very important. We have like a little part of a tank. Okay. We have another one of Plankton's robots. I think this is the one he sent to go work at the Krusty Krab. Oh, and we got Robot SpongeBob. Oh, that looks so cool, but the sticker's a little out of place. That's okay. Here. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's SpongeBob. Yo, and we have the Krabby Mobile with evil Plankton. Yo, and we even got like a little back that like healing tube. We could totally put SpongeBob in here and then clone him out. Oh, that's sick. All right, we're gonna put the chum bucket away. I can't wait to build it though. Yo, wait a minute. It's the fist. Oh man, I can't wait to build that. All right, let's pick out the next one. Ooh, I think we gotta do, yes. No way. This set, oh, that makes me so nostalgic. Yo, it's SpongeBob! Or actually, Le Bob Esponja. I remember my grandma got me this, and the first thing I did when I got it was opened up all the minifigures and built them, and then kind of made my grandma just build the rest of it because I didn't want to build it. Wow, that's some beautiful box art. Look at that, you got like a little SpongeBob in the corner. I think this came out in 2012. It doesn't have Patrick's house, which is a little weird, but it does have Patrickle. And there was one other set that came out that year. It was the Flying Dutchman one, which I think we'll have in this video. And then it has kind of one of the more lame interiors to a SpongeBob house ever done, probably the worst one, but the best ever interior to a Squidward house. It comes with his clarinet, it comes with a little room for art, and the little storage area upstairs. SpongeBob's has a bowl for Gary and a plant and a mural of Patrick. Lame. Yo, is that his foot? All right, let's check this out. Whoa. Let's check this out. I'm used to these figures, but you guys might not be because they're still in my collection. We got Patrick looking dapper. Oh, this is definitely the most like PC one. Where is Squidward? Oh, we got Gary, the boy, but he's pink now. Oh, I see Mrs. Puff. Puff Daddy, where you at? Come on, Puff Daddy. Where is Mrs. Oh, there's Squidward. Here he is. Oh, there's SpongeBob. Oh man, I haven't held this figure in forever. Yeah, get on top of him, Sponge. All right, last one, Mrs. Puff. She's missing her bottom half. You know what? You get to just be worn around by SpongeBob. It's okay. I honestly like this drip. Yo, SpongeBob, what are you wearing? I'm wearing the Gary Mrs. Puff combo. Why, SpongeBob? Why? I low-key have no clue where Mrs. Puff's legs went. Patrick, get up. I found Mrs. Puff's legs. Here, there they are. That's so weird. Oh, you could like fit things in her. Oh, what should I put inside Mrs. Puff? We're putting this plant. We're gonna like grow a plant inside of her. Pause. There she is. All right, now she can give SpongeBob boating lessons. Oh, and we also have SpongeBob's pineapple over here, but I'm not even gonna bother digging into this sucker. It makes me sad because mine was never fully complete. All right, bye-bye. All right, so that's pretty cool, but we gotta move on to the next one. All right, so the next one we're going to do has to be, this one kind of caught my eye. Yo, this is my childhood right here. Okay, so this was this little like superhero SpongeBob set that was really cool back in the day. It's like Sea Creatures of the Deep or something. It has like these flick fire missiles, and it also has a evil plankton. Oh, it's missing the phone. Where's the phone at? I'm getting held out on. Either way, it comes with superhero Patrick and superhero SpongeBob. Yeah. We put SpongeBob here and Patrick here. Oh shoot, there's at least the steering wheel. Glad that's not missing because I was gonna have questions. And then we have the jellyfish launchers. And they're on the march because this evil version of Plankton got the one and only Krabby Patty secret formula. Yeah, I don't know how he got this, but he did. I also love this version of Plankton. Oh my gosh, it's so nostalgic. This is how they make him like normal minifigure people sized. They put him in a robot with a little jet engine on it. I don't even remember this character. Ew, wait a minute, Patrick, what are you doing? Ew, that's so gross.
What? Somebody put chocolate chips in here.
Patrick, those aren't chocolate chips.
Then what are they? Onion rings?
Worse. All right, that was weird. Next set. Oh, what do we want to do? Oh, is that the Flying Dutchman? It is the Flying Dutchman. Yeah, no, he doesn't need that. He's dead. All right, in this set, we got a brand new SpongeBob pirate minifigure. Yeet. We should also get a brand new Patrick pirate minifigure. Glad you got cleaned up, buddy. Oh, no, he didn't. Ugh, what happened to his face? And the last one should be the Flying Dutchman. It is, but he's missing his hat. Wait a minute. Yo! The thing I find funny about him, and I just realized this after owning this figure for like 12 years, the face mold is like this dark green, and it's supposed to mesh with the dark green beard on the torso. So it's supposed to be like one long continuous thing. That's funny. Yeah, the ship itself is kind of a mess. I forgot the name of it. So they all get to go back inside and I'll build it later. All right. I've been excited for this one. It's Sandy the Squirrel's rocket ship. All right, let's check it out. All right, so we got the big rocket interior. Whoa, we got like pipes in here. We got the moon. Who's gonna tell Gru? Oh shoot, we have like Star Command. That's legit. And then we have this thing, this one, the jellyfish they're bringing to the moon or from the moon. We got this. Yo, we got Spaceman Patrick. He's got a nut on his shirt. We got the rover. We got the first ever Sandy Cheeks and only one that came out for almost 6 years, I think. I don't like this one as much, honestly. Oh shoot, and then we got SpongeBob Spaceman. What is this? It's one small leap for Sponge, one giant leap for Sponge kind. Look at the way they did the instructions. You had to like open it like this. I think. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Question to all my subs out there. Is that a carpet or is that grass? Is it telling you not to play outside? All right, we got this. We got the advertisement for the bus and a little bit of the play features. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, off you go. This is another SpongeBob house. 3815. I'm a little surprised. I think it belongs with that set from earlier in the video. I could be wrong though. Yo, I was right. The other SpongeBob set was accurate. This is the standalone one. There was like 3 SpongeBob houses that came out. I think this is probably like the best one because it was just for SpongeBob's house. It comes with his boat, I guess. We got Gary. We got SpongeBob. And I think this comes with a Squidward. It does come with a Squidward. Get out of there, bud. No, we can't have that. This is the first one that looked normal. Didn't look ugly, like your mom. Get wrecked. No, I'm joking. Please subscribe. I was joking. Yeah, so this is normal Squidward, and I think the only ever one that came like with a normal shirt and normal head. So that's a win. There should be a Patrick in here, I feel like. I don't know if there is. In memorial. Yo, that's like an actual photo. That's not even a Lego like artist rendition. Yo, wait. It has the I'm a head out chair. You know, from the meme? Like the one where he's like ready to jump out of the chair. All right, this last one's a little special because it's Mrs. Puff's boating school. Man, this is so cool to finally have. And unlike all the other ones, this set a new standard of not opening every character at once. Ms. Puff came in part 2 because they have the big school building and they also have like the big tower. And you could actually like do the whole boating course. You have a little comic book. Oh man, I'm so excited to recreate scenes from this. I'm a little scared to open this bag actually. Oh right, because I remember like Patrick was giving him directions on the radio to try and cheat the test, which is low-key how I know some of all you are doing school now with ChatGPT. So there's SpongeBob radioed out, and then Patrick is telling him what the red light means.
It means stop, SpongeBob.
And now I just gotta find out where Mrs. Puff went. Okay, there's the boat. Boat number 18. Oh, I think I see her. Yo, why does she keep losing her legs? This Mrs. Puff looks way more depressed, which is honestly way more accurate. All right, I can't wait to build this one. But in the meantime, bye-bye. And this last one is like the last Lego SpongeBob set. And it's the second ever version of the Krusty Krab, and I had this one too. And the primary difference of this one is it's worse. It has the Krabby Mobile, which I guess you have a part of here. It has a new version of SpongeBob, a new version of Patrick, and most importantly, a happier version of Mr. Krabs. Hello, I like money. Hey, Mr. Krabs, what made you decide to make a second Krusty Krab Lego set?
Money!
This is the Lego SpongeBob, and this is every Lego SpongeBob SquarePants set that has ever been made. In this video, I'm going to collect, construct, and critique them all. Anyways, Lego. Now, SpongeBob is one of the most iconic Lego franchises out there, and it's been over 13 years since Lego's actually done a set. So I did the right thing and bought them all. We got everything unboxed, and we're going to be taking a look at them in the order that they came out, starting with the first ever Krusty Krab. But first, it looks a little incomplete, and I gotta build it. Now the set came out in 2008 for only $20. If you want to buy it now, it's going to cost you like $300. And it came with 4 brand new characters. SpongeBob SquarePants, Mr. Krabs, this one-piece version of Plankton, and our boy Squidward. The build itself is interesting. We got the sign for the Krusty Krab, which is nice, but this is the only time we ever actually end up seeing it in a Lego SpongeBob set. The outside is pretty basic. You have this enter sign, and you have all these flags on the roof. And then when you go inside, there's a little table for customers to sit and condiments. And on the other side, there's an office that can hold the secret formula, as well as a safe that can hold hold some money. And probably the most iconic part of this interior is the boat register. This is where Squidward takes orders from paying customers like Florida Man. And through that window, there's actually a grill in the back where SpongeBob can make Krabby Patties. There's also a dumpster outside you could put all the unpaying customers. And you could line up a bunch of customers so that way they could all buy Krabby Patties. This set came out in 2006, which is literally the year after I was born. The next set in order is this Build-A-Bob, and it used to only cost $30. So let's get cracking. We got to building, and of course the first thing I had to build was SpongeBob SquarePants, literally. And then you move your way up into the sponge part where there's a little launcher you have to build that you can hold jellyfish and launch them out the mouth. And then a level up, there's a whole control station where this faceless plankton can, control this gigantic SpongeBob. Then you keep going up and building more, and you basically polish off the top. Then you could add the arms, the legs, and even SpongeBob's red tie. Oh, and of course the eyes. Yeah, this guy's big. If you want to buy him now, he's also gonna be 300 bucks. That's close to 70 cents a piece.
Meanwhile,
Our next set is the Adventures of Bikini Bottom, and this one we actually have the box for. This one was epic back in the day. It only cost $40. But what's cooler about this one is not only did it have the SpongeBob and Squidward minifigures from earlier, it also has our boy Patrick and Gary. The set itself has some pretty cool features, but we still have to build them. I got to building up SpongeBob's pineapple, including his door with the steering wheel on it, as well as the rest of the house with the windows, this chimney, the roof with the pineapple top. I even got a real pineapple to compare to it, and I'd say it's like mostly accurate. Pineapples are more yellow than orange, but this probably works better for SpongeBob. You can go inside the pineapple, and inside there are a couple cool features. There's a bed for SpongeBob, as well as his alarm clock, which can wake him up. There's also an area for him to hoop balls. Yeah, apparently this is like what they thought would be the best idea for SpongeBob. But anyway, you can pull out his alarm, launch him into the basketball hoop, and either have him dunk himself or a basketball. Next door is Squidward's house, and his is really boring. It came with this really giant chunky piece that makes up like most of the head, and it also has a launcher loaded inside it that can load jellyfish and then launch them at Squidward's house. Why would you have this? Yeah, Squidward's definitely not sleeping tonight with this one.
Must relax.
And the last house is Patrick's. It might be like 10 pieces in total, but he has a TV, a chair, and a midnight snack.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Oh, and the last thing about this set that I love is the car, because SpongeBob can totally hit all the pedestrians with it. Oh, I didn't even mention that there's a whole jellyfishing side quest on this set. You have a second net to launch jellyfish and this whole container to hold them. That's crazy. This is the first 10 out of 10 SpongeBob set. The next Lego set just so happens to be one of my personal favorites, and it's Mrs. Puff's boating school. I know, a weird choice. It obviously has a brand new SpongeBob, the same old Patrick, and even Mrs. Puff. She's SpongeBob's boating teacher, and this actually looks pretty similar to the one in the show, except for the flames and the giant wall that says wall on it. Either way, you could go inside the classroom and have SpongeBob and Patrick take tests, have Miss Puff teach, and there's still a sign on her place that says Mrs. Puff's boating school, which is cool. And then I built up the lighthouse, which has all these tools, and most importantly, the light on the top. And then they actually had to build the course. Now, the course is a little bit annoying to move around and do anything with, just because you have these weird blue tubes. But you get a start line and a finish line, and you could wind up the car that comes with the set, and then launch SpongeBob and Mrs. Puff directly into an anchor, and then straight into a wall build, which destroys itself, which is kind of funny. Now it was over another year until Lego did their next SpongeBob set, the Chum Bucket. This is where Plankton and Karen live in the show, and it's where he makes all his evil plans to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula. And this was certainly one of the easier builds for the most part. You had a lot of cool interior builds, and the exterior wasn't super hard itself. The hardest part, low-key, was the giant glove that it has to be on top, and for all the work that it took, I just don't think it looks that good. But you do have the Chum Bucket logo on the front, which I totally replaced with the Chum is metabolic fuel sign.
Oh yeah, who's a genius?
Have you seen this, seen this, seen this, seen my genius, genius?
I actually had Patrick go up there and fix that up. Anyway, there's a brand new SpongeBob minifigure in this one, and he's a little more disturbed. We also got a new Plankton who rides this burger bot, this tank, and even this robot that handles money. But by far, my favorite robot is the Robo-Bob. This, I guess, is one of Plankton's latest inventions that he built in his office and then used this special laser machine to activate. There's also this totally weird, like, portal build. I have no clue what it's for, so someone please tell me. And this set was $35, but it's on the cheaper side, and you can get it for around $150. That's stupid. Then LEGO thought it was finally time to start putting out a new SpongeBob set. And by new, I mean literal recreations that look pretty much the same but worse. Like the Krusty Krab Adventure. The benefit of this one is it did have some brand new minifigures, like a new happier version of Mr. Krabs, a happier version of SpongeBob, and Patrick with his tongue sticking out. We also got a brand new Krabby Mobile, which we've never gotten before, but the Krusty Krab was kind of nerfed. This time the cash register is literally shoved into a back corner, as well as the grill. The safe is like 2 pieces, which compared to the last one is a huge downgrade. But hey, at least they kept the table the same, because I loved that build. But this one's a little taller, which I guess means they don't need to make the clam sign anymore because they shoved it on the roof. I'm not a huge fan of this one, I'll be honest. One I do like a lot more is the Good Neighbors of Bikini Bottom set. This one was also $40, and it's basically a beefed up version of SpongeBob's house. It came with a new SpongeBob who has this all new reef blower build, so he can blow reefs. It also has a new and updated Gary who has a bowl, the same old Patrick that's from 2008, and there's also all these little side accessories like a grill that can flip Krabby Patties and a car that can deliver pizzas to... Wait a minute, who's that? Oh, they fixed Squidward, awesome. Anyways, I had to wrap up rebuilding SpongeBob's house, and yeah, it looks pretty much the same. Outside of some extra leaves on the top, I don't know what's different about this. At least on the outside. Go on the inside, it's a little different. SpongeBob's bed got an all new upgrade. There's also some new interior stuff, like these pictures on the wall, that giant fish bait on the wall, and even SpongeBob's chair and TV, which is awesome. This is probably one of the best SpongeBob sets ever made. The next set is the Bikini Bottom Express. And this one's a quick little build that only cost like $20, and it came with 3 basic minifigures of SpongeBob, Patrick, and the Bikini Bottom Express bus driver. He does not look like a happy fish. Either way, there's a bus stop build with a little Bikini Bottom Express logo on it. There's also a ticket stand where you can load all these tickets in and then pump them out, and then SpongeBob can give it to the bus driver and get on the bus. What an idea. There's room for like 3 people in here total, so it's not like the biggest bus in the world, but it does have the same windows as SpongeBob's house from earlier. That's something. Now this next set is by far one of the strangest, but still pretty cool, and it's the Rocket Ride set, which we're still gonna build. It has a couple unique features. But first, the minifigs. We get a brand new SpongeBob as a spaceman, the first ever new variant of Patrick as a spaceman, and my personal favorite, Sandy Cheeks. This is the first ever Sandy minifig, and she doesn't look super bad. Now the set itself is interesting because you get this little loading ramp where you can actually like lift the characters up and they could enter the spaceship. And then when you go inside, there are a bunch of different rooms, like this one with all these tools, a control area, and an area for the minions to steal the moon, or whatever that plate is. Nah, get you guys out of here. We only want one yellow guy in this set. Then I loaded up the jellyfish and the rest of the characters, and the set can take off. Now, if I remember correctly, in this episode of SpongeBob, they never actually made it to the moon. They just made it to Bikini Bottom at night. So they went jellyfishing, and they had this little cart that could hold jellyfish, as well as a thing that could be ridden around. And Sandy Cheeks also got a flag that she could place on the moon that has a nut logo on it. Anyways, I loaded up a bunch of moon rocks into their thing, and they're going back to where they came from. As long as they don't get injured on the way back, because the next set is the LEGO SpongeBob's Emergency. This is one of the only ever LEGO hospital sets. Apparently they don't like doing those very much. It was also $30 back in like 2008 and came with 236 pieces and more brand new minifigs. We got an old Patrick, a SpongeBob that's wounded, and my personal favorite, Dr. Sturgeon. The set itself is awesome. There's so many cool little details. Like inside, there's a desk for the doctor, as well as all these different pictures that are on the wall. Obviously, the set came with a full ambulance that I loaded Mrs. Puff into and then took her into the hospital, so there's a whole machine for her to attach to. And the builds on this set overall are just excellent, and it's one of the better builds of a building from SpongeBob in LEGO. They also decided to drop another cheap $15 set, the Heroic Heroes of the Deep. And this one is actually a super easy build. So we got cracking and building it. I plugged in these little jellyfish launchers, the phone, and then we got 2 new minifigures of our boys, SpongeBob and Patrick, as superheroes. And they look great. Now their arch nemesis in this set, of course, is Plankton. He also came in this brand new robot that has a all new secret formula print. I think the Plankton is also a new print, which is pretty cool. And he can fly around and do pretty much anything he wants. But now if you want to buy this one, it's gonna cost you $100, which is stupid. Almost as stupid as Glove World being $135, which is why we bought it used. And I'm gonna mess around with this one a little bit. Now it comes with new updated versions of SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy. And there's also this little Glove World employee who can serve ice cream and take tickets. They even have a turnstile in this set, so all the characters can go through and enter the park. But the highlight of this build, obviously, is the Ferris wheel. So you can load up all the characters, and the interesting thing is it's on this axle. Now I just happen to have this power part that attaches directly into pieces like that. So what if we just... Oh, it broke the pieces too. All right, yeah, definitely don't do that. All right, only 2 sets to go. Like the next one, the Flying Dutchman. This one comes with some brand new versions of SpongeBob as a pirate, Patrick as a pirate, and of course, the Flying Dutchman, who's already a pirate. I was just excited to finally get a new character, but we still gotta build his boat and his island, which honestly wasn't super hard. I had this set as a kid and I always loved it. And it's kind of based off of the classic pirate ships like the Jolly Roger. One of my favorite scenes on this boat from SpongeBob was when they were doing the Anyways, there's also a feature where they can walk the plank and you can install a new plank and they can hop onto this island and recover some awesome treasure that's hidden in the rocks. There's these planks, this cannon, all the good stuff, and there was a shell in it. No, in the set, there's actually gold. And speaking of gold, there's one more Lego set we have to build. And this was my first big Lego set. And by big, I mean it only cost like $50. Now, if you spend $50 on a Lego set, you'll get this. Yeah, this little train is $50. Wait, $55? I hate inflation. Anyway, every minifigure in this set is brand spanking new, except for Gary. We got SpongeBob Red Pants, Patrick, DJ Star, Squidward Lay, and Mrs. Puff, but with a little flower, whatever that is. The set is a party and celebration on the Bikini Bottom block, but it's missing Patrick's house for some reason. I would have much rather had that than all these extra builds. But either way, we got this little DJ station with all these giant speakers, a merry-go-round that you can put all the characters on, and of course, a Lego seesaw. Oh, and there's also a little area to mix drinks. Then of course we have the 2 houses, including the best ever version of Squidward's house. It has a little area downstairs for him to play clarinet, an area a level above for him to do all his art, and some storage upstairs. The house is also decorated to be themed with this set, but I guess you could just remove the stickers. SpongeBob's house definitely got worse with this one. Got a little smaller, the door looks way too big on it, and then when you go inside, there's no couch, there's no bed. It has a little like plate for Gary or something, and a picture of Patrick, which is not weird at all. This is a real Lego SpongeBob, and this is an illegal one. And today I'm gonna buy, build, and blab about SpongeBob minifigures and give them lore. So are you ready, kids? Because we're going under the sea with this one. Anyways, let's go.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Now, many years ago, LEGO decided they were going to collab with Nickelodeon and make SpongeBob official LEGO sets. They made some of the coolest sets that I've ever seen, and I even got to own a couple. Now, it's been a really long time since LEGO's done any official SpongeBob sets. And because of this, if you go on eBay, all the official minifigures are really expensive. Bro, how much is Mr. Krabs? They did make a lot of characters, but they're all really expensive to get officially now. So I decided to go onto my iPad and check out eBay to buy some of these illegal Lego SpongeBob minifigures. And we're gonna cop. All right, they'll be here in 3 to 5 business days.
A few moments later.
Hey, I think they're gonna be on the porch. Let's go check it out. Is that it? All right, let's crack into it. All right, so these are gonna be, I guess, mystery minifigures, and we're gonna crack into all of them. All right, so we're gonna grab our first character. Let's crack it open. Alrighty, kids, let's see. And oh, that's not a minifigure. Oh, you know what? I know who this is. I think is he missing a part? All right. So we're gonna put these together, and this is a bit of an interesting build, but this is, I think, based off the official version of the character. Yep, it is. It's Gary. Meow. Is that grapes? Yeah, that's grapes. Or cherries. Yeah, so this is Gary from SpongeBob. This is Snail. And it has these 2 specially printed pieces, but the rest of him is just kind of like brick built. It's like 3 perfectly normal bricks and then this dish piece with some printing. I actually think that's a really creative way to do Gary's eyes. Even though they're not printed, I still like it. I just hope they don't do Mr. Krabs that way. All right, that's our first character though. All right, let's get into the next one. So there should be 11 characters. That Gary was number 11. This is going to be number 10, or this will be number 2 if you're counting the other way. Oh, wow, we're really getting with the obscure characters first. I don't know his name. Is this like the bus driver from SpongeBob? I think it is. Yeah, no way. Wait a minute. All right, so he comes with yellow hands, which is a little weird. I don't know what that's about. And he also comes with this pole and his driver's cap. I think this is the cab driver, like of that little red bus that they drive around in SpongeBob. This is actually a really neat minifigure. I like him a lot. I couldn't really rate Gary because he was hardly a figure, but this one is. I'm gonna give him like a 6 out of 10. It's just a nice extra civilian to have for your Lego SpongeBob collection. All right, let's get into the next one. We're gonna randomly pull. All right, hopefully it's a more mainstream character that's an actual minifig. Whoa, yeah, okay. That's about as mainstream as it's gonna get. It's SpongeBob. And we'll compare him to the official one in a second, but I just want to take a look. He looks really good. He's a very simple character and actually one of the shortest minifigures ever. You get the clip in his arms. And then he comes with some red and yellow studs for his burger. What? Wait a minute, that's not right. All right, we'll build it. This is weird. All right, there's a weird Krabby Patty. And he comes with a dish, which I remember all the way back from the old Krusty Krab set I had as a kid. And here's SpongeBob. He looks good, he looks like SpongeBob. He looks almost identical to the official minifigure. Here, this is the version I have right here. It's a different print version. I had this one too, but you honestly can't tell the difference. Other than the official one has a little bit better ruffles. Like on the side, see the edges? This one's a little smoother. But yeah, they both look pretty good. This one's still definitely better, but I just like this one in general better, this design. All right, we got SpongeBob down. Now we gotta get Patrick and the rest of the gang. Oh, and another fun fact, you can actually put Gary on SpongeBob's head. I just wish they made SpongeBob a hat. All right, mateys, we're doing the next one. All right, let's take a look. I'm actually low-key pumped now. I'm also hoping we could get a Sandy. Oh, speaking of Patrick, we got a random guy's stomach. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's Pirate Patrick. Oh, whoa, okay. Fix that, buddy. All right, that's a pretty simple minifig. And we got the face. He's barely fitting on, apparently. And he comes with a treasure map. Oh man, do you know how cool it would be if they had like Patchy the Pirate in this? I don't think Lego's ever officially done Patchy the Pirate, but that would be epic. Oh, and there's a shovel. Oh, this is so cool. Is there gonna be a pirate SpongeBob? And oh, is there also gonna be a normal Patrick? I hope there is. Well, we're gonna put him to the side. He could go dig up bodies or something. Because we gotta get into the next figure. And then we're gonna be adding some lore. Oh shoot, who is it? You'll find out in a second, because I need you to hit that subscribe button, because this channel is gonna get deleted if we don't hit 100,000 subscribers. So hit that big red button right now, and we're gonna finish unboxing. All right, it's another SpongeBob. This is like Hawaiian SpongeBob or something. Tropical SpongeBob.
I'm watching SpongeBob. He lives in a pineapple.
It's true.
Under the sea.
It's true.
That guy low-key made SpongeBob sound tough, which he kind of is. Yeah, this is like tropical SpongeBob. I actually love this. All right, this one's cool. I'm definitely gonna put Gary on top of him instead. I don't know why. But now we have 2 SpongeBobs, and I think 2 SpongeBobs is not the best amount you could have. But we shouldn't have to worry about that. Right, Florida Man? Ah, what are you worried about? Florida Man, what is that on your shirt? Is that a pineapple? You know who likes pineapples? I got a skedaddle. All right, well, we'll check in on them later, because we're gonna get into our next blind bag. All right, I have a good feeling about this one. Let's check it out. Yo, it's another Patrick. How are we getting so many duplicates? I hate duplicates. Well, it's not technically a duplicate. We didn't get this version of him. This is just another tropical character. If I remember correctly, there was an official SpongeBob set that had a bunch of tropical guys in it, because they were like having a luau or something. I don't honestly remember. That's why this Squidward has this little necklace. But this one's kind of cool because it comes with a balloon, right? Let's check it out. There we go. Now he can go fly away. Hey, Patrick, where are you going?
I'm very popping, y'all.
All right, so we might have a few more duplicates than usual, but you know, Gary's got it under control, right, Gary? Meow. All right, well, we'll take care of them because we still have a box to open. All right, let's check it out. We're gonna do this one. All right, who's it gonna be? Another little fella. This is one piece. It's Plankton. I can literally just do this with Plankton. He could just jump around. Oh, where is Karen? Oh, you know, I just realized I can make Karen. Where's the Skibidi Toilet operator? Where is he? I want Skibidi Toilet Man now. All right, I need to build Karen. I actually want to do a side quest and build Karen from SpongeBob. Now, the first thing I had to do was get this Skibidi Toilet TV head guy and take his head off. What? And that'll be a good head for Karen. Next, I got this stack of like dark gray studs to attach to where the head is supposed to go. It's supposed to create that cord-like body. I'm also doing Karen without the arms because that's way too difficult. Next, I got this 2x2 piece that's flat, attached it on. That's totally an illegal build technique. Then I got these like little hinge pieces, whatever you call them, I honestly don't know. And now we got a system going. Now all we have to do is attach some wheels. So I got these shiny silver 1x1s, and we're gonna just tack that on, tack that on, tack that on, and boom. Now we have a shiny silver Karen. Oh, here he is.
The aroma you speak of, Karen, my computer wife, is the stench of failure.
I think this is my first ever SpongeBob custom, and it looks pretty good. Good job, Plankton. All right, let's keep unboxing. All right, we're reaching in here, and I think we only have 4 left. That means we have to be getting a Squidward soon. No way. What are the odds of that?
What the Sigma?
All right, let's build him up. All right, well, there's Squidward. He comes in this tropical appearance, which lines up with this version of SpongeBob and Patrick. So honestly, they could probably all vibe together, or could they? Did you guys see that? What's the deal with that? Anyways, this is a really weird Squidward head mold. For reference, this is the real one. It is like Squidward and Squidward on Ozempic. All right, well, we gotta build our next one, and it is going to hopefully be someone we haven't gotten yet. I'm really hoping for Mr. Krabs. Oh, it is Mr. Krabs. Oh, what are the odds? All right, we got the pants, the arms, the head. Wow, that is a shiny red. Oh, now we gotta just, of course, give him Whoa. Why are his hands like that? Oh, that's so ugly. Thanks, I hate it. Literally took the claw shell off and it's just like the crab meat. Fun fact though, actually, the official Mr. Krabs doesn't have red hands either. He has gray hands. And I don't know why. Lego, why did you do this? Lego didn't do a much better job either. I mean, the mouth is a little better, but what the heck? Now, and his accessories are a little weirder. Now, first he gets this little cup, which you could put this red stud in, I guess. I don't know. I feel like these accessories are mismatched. He also comes with this like piece of like bread, but it's like poorly molded and looks really bad. Like, what the heck? It doesn't even feel like plastic. It feels like clay. This is so weird. Oh, I get it. Because he's got money. See, the other print is money, and he got that bread money. Bro, they literally gave him bread. Not even like just cold hard cash. Bread. He got both. Good job, Mr. Krabs. I'm surprised they didn't include with him the secret formula, because then it would have really been fun if we could just have Plankton, you know, go up to him and say, Eugene, can I have the secret formula? No. Now get out. Now get out of me restaurant. Okay. All right, well, we got Mr. Krabs, we got Squidward, we got SpongeBob. We have the whole Krusty crew. So who's going to be in these next ones? I'm a little curious now. All right. Oh, whoa. Is that Pirate SpongeBob? It is Pirate SpongeBob. He comes with like white arms, which is interesting. All right, so we're gonna put him on with his eye patch. Then we gotta attach his blue stud to his head to attach the pirate hat. And a sword, of course, because he wouldn't be a pirate without a sword, you know. And that means in this unboxing, we've got not 1, not 2, but 3 SpongeBobs. That seems like a lot. Interesting. Do you guys see that? You know what, don't worry about it. We also can put him with Pirate Patrick. I think they both came in a set, the Flying Dutchman's pirate ship, which I used to have. It also had this whole little island with a cannon and everything. It was pretty cool. And that means we have 1 more minifigure. So we gotta open this up and I'm gonna find out who it is. Because I'm low-key really kind of curious. All right. Whoa, yo, it's Sandy. Yo, at the beginning I said I couldn't wait to get a Sandy, and now I finally have her. At least in unofficial Lego form. It would have been funny if they made like the version of her from when she was trying to chase Dirty Dan. But yeah, no, this is more like the Wake Up in Texas version of Sandy. All right, and the connector is gonna be a little interesting. So we got this, okay, boom. Now that's a pretty good minifig actually, honestly. But she's missing one thing. All right, I stole a guitar from Ernesto de la Cruz, and now Sandy can pursue her passion of, being a Texan musician.
Wish I was back in Texas. The ocean's no place for a squirrel.
And that's basically everyone. The only glaring omission I saw was Mrs. Puff. Yeah, but this is basically everyone. Wait a minute, where's Gary? What's that above the water? Yo, Gary, what are you doing in there? Wait, you're human? And you have hands? And you're steering a boat? Gary, get down from there. No, SpongeBob, I don't believe I can do that. I have to go sail the world. Good luck, my friend SpongeBob. You are a great person. Well, that was interesting. All right, if you like this video, watch this one. It's epic. God bless and stay awesome. Isn't that right, SpongeBob? Do it.